I would now like to introduce the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Brett Danilowitz. He will be congratulating the candidates, assisted by Associate Dean Bruce Crowder. College's gonfalon was carried by Martha Louise Gibson from here in Stillwater. She is a candidate for 2 bachelor's degrees, 1 in statistics and 1 in mathematics.
Martha Louise Gibson.
Nina Lavone Williams.
Benjamin Tyson.
Janine Jessica Gibson.
Gordon Russell McMillan.
Matthew Charles Gallman.
John Hayden Newman.
Erin Michelle Militz.
Ashley Michelle Newman.
Danielle Melissa Hubbard.
Jessica Gonzalez.
Joy Dutchendorf.
Emily Marissa Nicole Roberts.
Amber Lynn Ridgway.
Kaylin Nicole Schmidt.
Charity Pierce.
Meredith Dunn.
Danielle Pierce.
Carly J. Satterwhite.
Bridget Moulton.
Elizabeth Lee McMurray.
Kramer Chase Simmons.
Ryan Feathers.
Rebecca Ann Demme.
Nicholas Walter Joseph Perez.
Leslie Ann Johnson.
Kayla Crable.
Benjamin Dale Gibson.
Sierra Jane Brown.
Laura Elizabeth Cubison.
Randall Hamilton.
Taylor Brandt Cunningham.
Joshua McDowell.
Chad Allen Steep.
Michael Euland.
Jamie Renee Hadwin.
Sable Marie Page McDoulet.
Rachel Lynn Maltby.
John Ross Hall.
Morgan Deanne Wells.
McLean Moody.
Kyle Lomenick.
Trey Olin Lee.
Brian Reese Van Haften.
Lauren Catherine Nanny.
Greg Benson.
Tiffany Gatanis.
Mitchell Dean Brown.
Michelle LeCamp.
Austin Reagan.
Lauren Mary Brandt.
Amy Michelle Leet.
Caitlin Mowdy.
James Worth Gillis II.
Megan Burton.
Leslie Kidwell.
Emily Diane Edwards.
Daniel Joseph Lindblad.
Amanda Pendleton.
Carson Wynn Lusinger.
David de los Santos.
Corbin Marquetta Wheeler.
Jessica Bruner.
Courtney Lynn May.
Wendy Suzanne Hines.
Garrett Blaine Wilson.
Forrest Dylan Rogers.
Lauren Elizabeth Dalton.
Parker Scott.
Brenna Nicole Husser.
Jeffrey Balkenbush.
Megan Lee Kosek.
Prescott Patton.
Michael David Bull.
Rebecca J. Fedor.
Kyle Much.
Katie Nicole Hutchinson.
Merrick Marie Eagleton.
Alyssa Marie Pasquini.
Molly Elizabeth Hightower.
Thomas Michael Wiskowski.
Sarah Lynn Bildstein.
Benjamin Paul Brownlee.
Dana Christine Guyman.
Jacob Tucker Blaisdell.
Jonathan Holden.
Chance Rouse.
Tiffany Deaton.
Caitlin Renee Pryor.
Teresa Darlene Miller.
Tegan Amanda Wheeler.
Catherine Sue Pierce.
Hannah Jo Kadavy.
Kathy Sue Koneman.
Sarah Skiba.
Candace Lewis.
Kirsten Elise Kuhn.
Hillary Wallace.
Nathan Brian Smith.
Gil Murome.
Ryan Michael Connor.
Anna Catherine Wright.
Lauren Marie Mantovano.
Sarah Nicole Waller.
Kyle McCluskey.
Michelle Elizabeth Creighton.
Evan Neal Wilford.
Macy Lynn Myrick.
Alan Murtha.
Miranda Adams.
Harrison Schrader.
Mallory Ann Pence.
Brandon Arthur Silva.
Alyssa K. Simmons.
Daniel James Hayes.
Amanda Joy McKenzie Taylor.
Antoinette Aline Bridgers.
Dina Jackson.
Robert Duwan Callahan.
Taylor Deborah Vasquez.
Joel Ronald Wilhelm.
Jacob Daniel Murphy.
Jordan Ariel Klein.
Kristen Ann Clay Legree.
Nicole Marie Pinalto.
Samuel Peter Gertler.
Kinsley Danae Powers.
Christina Marie Nelson.
Emily Quinn Miller.
Kara Ann Shahana
Eileen Margaret Cruz.
Tasha Alexis Mellons.
Laura Lee McKay Brumley.
Caleb Cusack.
Morgan Elizabeth Compton.
Danya Sati Mutaraja.
Morgan Lee Hill.
Lena Supaya.
Mallory Ann Harwell.
Alexandra Courtney Towler.
Kaylee Brooke McCullough.
Jennifer Nicole Murphy.
Caitlin Elizabeth Cloud.
Preston Taylor Edmondson.
Allison Smith Underwood.
Kelsey Lynn Farram.
Aubrey Caitlin Mackey.
Sandra Lords Delora.
Katie Elizabeth Williams.
Aaron Rose Heydrich.
April Ann Galing.
Michael Keith Moore.
Corinne Stevenson.
Nelson Jack Dvorak.
Bonnie Sue Elizabeth Brown.
Bruce David Heiduck.
Jana Mae Sanders.
Christopher Payton Reeder.
Kylie Michelle Wells.
Madison Ann Pregler.
Taylor LaKay Woodall.
Hillary Lauren Burns.
Lauren Sunday III.
Cynthia Abigail Behar.
Cade M.W. Goodwin.
Whitney Camille Swiden.
Melissa Marie Milham.
Nicole Catherine Webster.
Mark David Woodard.
Melanie Ann Chapman.
Cheney West Beatty.
Vincia Shadaz Coakley.
Drew Raoul McClure.
Devin Victoria Gregory Hughes.
Ashlyn Elizabeth Dawn Newcomb.
Ashley Michelle Ray.
Jaleesa Katrina Ehoro.
Andrew Lauren Young.
Daniel Logan Hanlon.
Stacy Ray Bush.
Connor Blake Sharon.
Stacy Marie Durham.
Hannah Catherine Hill.
Avery Perrin Boyd.
Kaylee Margaret Chardine.
Abigail Ray Randall.
Jody Ann Crows.
Jack Warner Thompson.
Maria Novia Delamonte.
David West.
Chandler Wayne Rubin.
Jordan Neal.
Matthew Jackson Kepford.
Lashana Nicole Baker.
Matthew Grant O'Neill.
Anthony Jones.
Braden James Wilson.
Ariel Shalee West.
Jared Ryan Bishop.
Kelsey Nicole McGuire.
Carson Fakes.
Paige Aaron Worley.
Rachel Yock.
Audra May Marie George.
Rachel Dawn Finkenstadt.
Justin Tyler Vernon.
Abby Brooke Ruckman.
Tanner Chase Faulkner.
Madeline Ruth Jackson.
Peter Grant Gabbert.
Lauren Lee Smith.
Brenna Catherine Mason.
Taylor Allison Duke.
Ryan Laurel Grady.
Miles Clements.
Bailey Lauren Burton.
Rachel Marie Swaingo.
Sarah Christine Oppenborn.
Latresa Michelle Gammon.
Amy Nicole Grierson.
Emma Caitlin Day.
Melissa Lorraine Hines.
Daniel Richard Johnson.
Kelsey Lynn Pollock.
Amanda Lucille Archer.
Rachel Elizabeth Reed.
Catherine Elizabeth Engel.
Kelly Lynn Ball.
Laura Mae Watson.
Jessica Helen Heinz.
Anna Christine Langer.
Kelly Hadrava.
Lindsay Taylor Williams.
Madison Parker.
Katie Jo Duncan.
Jackson Kyle Hodges.
Jonathan Viella.
Joseph Austin Edwards.
Brittany Renee Hoskins.
Lindsay Chancellor.
Kelly Elizabeth Jackson.
Joanne Elizabeth Larson.
Brianne Matthews.
Josiah Stogstill.
Tiffany Wright.
Stephen Resendez.
Brittany Wright.
Brianna Julia Gill.
Leah Marie Pierce.
Megan Renee Campbell.
Jo Beth Wasachek.
Sean Neely.
Tiffany Jordan Hesser.
Ty Mills.
Karin Christine Smith.
Haley Suzanne Neff.
Natalie Grace Boosie.
Thomas James Stager.
Grace Gabriella Nelson.
Ariel Paige Wigington.
Jordan Catherine March.
Camelia Holmes.
Anthony Scott McMullen.
Sarah Peguero.
Amy Elizabeth Engmark.
Kelsey Christine Shelton.
Samantha Jean Solthius.
Jacob Sheridan Kroll.
Taylor Justice Sonyat.
Jason Andrew McCaslin.
Kyle Brendan Driscoll.
Colby Dale Thomas.
Sarah Nicole Orand.
Kaylee Colleen Mahaney.
Margaret Clark Deco.
Braden Micah Jennings.
Matthew Brent McCaleb.
Clint Sigursma.
Jordan Taylor Wynn.
Steve Baggett.
Caitlin Marie Ost.
Jessica Nicole Randolph.
Caitlin Diane Miller.
Andy Elizabeth Jewett.
Jessica Lane Grace.
Cassandra Paige Krug.
Abigail Domingo Lonzanita.
Caitlin Elizabeth Wood.
Calvin Keith Silman Jr.
Lauren Nicole James.
Michael Chase Ledford.
Tara Christine Beal.
Jacob Paul Stevens.
Jacqueline Ann Dobson.
Jefferson Hunter Quinn.
Catherine Ellen Stafford.
Nicholas Dwayne Daffern.
Brittany Michelle Ventris.
Jessica Faith McLaren.
Nicholas Edward Davis.
Jacob Baylog.
Sierra Renee Ruprecht.
Patrick Russell.
Haley Lynn Weiss.
Ryan Patrick Stockton.
Victoria Lee Chapman.
Taylor Wayne Isaac.
Stephen Christopher Thompson.
William Randolph Hartwell Bellamy.
Morgan Powell Lee.
Logan Shuping.
Richard Alexander Bledsoe.
Mark Alexander Webb.
Reed William Ripley.
Maria Camilla Jepes.
Davis Thailand Paul Parker.
Andrew Charles Romans.
Haley Louise Myers.
Cody Joe Bowen.
Chad Michael Crockett.
Danielle Maxine Willman.
Kelsey Marie Graves.
Ashley Rayona Ferrier.
Clarice Ann Myers.
Erin Miranda Michelle Doherty.
Mercury McKay Hernopoulos.
Jordan Patrice Dean.
Jessica Dawn Fuchsa.
Kendra Elizabeth Rogo.
Kelsey Dawn Cloud.
Caroline A. Almond.
Megan Renee Till.
Katie Puterka Smith.
Breanne King.
James R. Hamilton.
Amelia Alexis Thompson.
Herman W. Kohlmeyer Jr.
Taylor Shandale Toon.
Chelsea Schumann.
Rachel Cole.
Erica Page DeWolf.
Audra Nicole Jenkins.
Michael Allen Hale.
Gabriel Caton Lee.
Nicholas Kelton Staples.
Richard John Ho.
Kiefer Michael Holloman.
Chris Portocalis.
Levi Hunter Benton Moody.
Haley Elizabeth Shear.
Kelsey Patrice Womble.
Olivia Marie Cummings.
Kelsey Robin Sokolowski.
Caitlin Donnelly Cox.
Courtney Denise Hull.
Andrea Morgan Robbins.
Brian James Kyle.
Abigail Lynn Bunting.
Brian Clapp.
Carolina Jennings.
Todd Allen Nossiger.
Emily Caroline Fortenberry.
George William Klepfer.
Sydney Aurora Anderson.
Cullen Michael Pickens.
Callie Mackenzie Kirk.
Landon Paul Lockhart.
Amanda K. Bueno.
Joshua Drew York.
Kelsey Lee Ford.
Tumba Jose Namda.
Sean Eric Finley.
Philip Andrew Eby.
John Muldrow II.
Megan Vestal McCrae.
Tara Beth Ettinger.
Madeline Nicole Haig.
Sarah Loving.
Nelda Annette Niedo.
Nicholas Edward Westhoff.
Kelsey Chapman.
Sophia Isabella Howard.
Susan Danielle Giles.
Andrew Scott Kamenlocker.
LaShawn Michelle Jones.
Vernon Christopher Bates.
Elizabeth Diane Donahoe.
Evan Dwight Ritter.
Ian Thomas Maloney.
Devin Ryan Fortner.
Samantha Jo Severson.
Jessica Lee Lamb.
Devin Bree Estrom.
Clay Bailey.
Clara Lee Telford.
Bailey K. Martindale.
Amy Gail Wallace.
Bailey Virginia Hamilton Hartman.
Catherine Joan Torres.
Chelsea LaGrange.
Samantha Jovan Heisey.
Crystal Dawn Fields.
Sarah Elizabeth Labuda.
Hillary Hayes.
Chelsea Patricia Petticord.
Colby Jackson Powell.
Callie Elise Wyrick.
Matthew Robert Camerata.
Bailey Dyson Ford.
Caitlin Morgan Parrish.
Adam Logan Majors.
Kelsey Elaine Thomas.
Noel Lane Sanders.
Catherine Riley Martin.
Maurice Johnson.
Kristen Lee Underwood.
Francisco Pablo Lozano III.
Jensen Marie Santino.
Zach Robles.
Taylor Ann Felgenhauer.
Lindsay Erin Sutton.
Sarah Nicole Powers.
Oriana Ortego Givens.
Sarah Nicole Hutchinson.
Tesla Silva.
Carly Janine Craddock.
Zeth Wilson.
Bethany Joelle Andrews.
Cody Show Hopwood.
Riley Lynn Werner.
Hillary Elaine Gaby.
Caitlin Elizabeth Goddard.
Sarah Rosemary Wright.
Chandler Jordan Rogers.
Cole Campbell.
Shelby Irene Seaver.
Miguel Angel Figueroa.
Elise Gigstad Francel.
Jose Miguel Polanco.
Taylor Michelle Costly.
Austin Wright.
Kenzie Kiker Carnish.
Monica Ueda Cheta.
Taylor Cherie Goike.
Katie Gail Daniel.
Alicia Christine Zern.
Kayla Hadwiger.
Aubrion Kia Banks.
Ross Thomas Jondro.
Nee Lam.
Garrison Charles Bear.
Catherine Lacey Horde.
Madeline Ann Chase.
Mary Grace Johnson.
Roger Lee Smith.
Robin Noel Coney.
Emily Taylor Hill.
Lauren Teresa King.
Parker Ann Jones.
Claire Elizabeth Myers.
Rachel Lynn Haynes.
Mallory Ann Mixon.
Kayla Michelle McDonald.
Lauren Ann Foley.
Alina McCracken.
Alexandra Pearson Wagner.
Danielle Hoover.
Paige Catherine Weichel.
Kendall Peyton Roll.
Allison Lee Claycomb.
Colin Jules Farnan.
Abby Lee Brett.
William Garrett Carr.
Leah Sherilyn Underwood.
Matthew Leos.
Eric Michael Skaggs.
Dara Afholter.
Jacqueline Elizabeth Slaughterty.
Melissa Riggins.
Brandon Thomas Hubbard.
Sarah Caitlin Taylor.
Alexander Charles Tyler.
Amber Sabrina Alvarez.
Joshua Christian Carpenter.
Jacob Edward Brockuner.
Jayla Marche Rose.
Andrea Lee Powers.
Janae Nicole Sims.
Cash Elizabeth Clemishire.
Taylor Dinese McCarthy.
Andrea Morgan Alba.
Taylor Nicole Young.
Uzi Cole.
Antoinette Irizani.
Rosalind Duberstein.
Murphy Martin Mitchell.
Rebecca Lynn Ralston.
Christopher John Campbell.
Colton Parker Clayson.
Kieran Michael Steckley.
Kelsey Brooke Kreider.
Catherine Jennifer Sweeney.
Ryan Gaither.
Sarah Elizabeth McCall.
Emma Danielle Dean.
David Benedict Tacantino.
Tiffany Cadillo.
Emily Ann Ramsayer.
Amber Renee Washington.
Jordan Laska Tidwell.
Cassandra Kaylee Ann McLean.
Allison Hunter Limke.
Ashley Supan.
Susan Acapinti.
Amanda Maria Reyes.
Lindsay Diane Willis.
Aljumaya Kumel.
Caitlin Alyssa Lloyd.
Taylor Alexis Evans.
Lainey Roper.
Brittany Tian Presley.
Jordan K. Leatherman.
Lauren Renee Alexander.
Mackenzie Renee Rogers.
Camille Adamson.
Emily Margaret Gose.
Ebony Rushing.
Christopher Lawrence Gurman.
Emily Ann Burgard.
Jarrett Dale Hardwick.
Mark Aubrey Woolard IV.
Christopher P. Wagner.
Amelia Mora Kimmel.
Parker A. Childers.
Kimberly Noel Nicole.
Holly Holder Babcock.
Nicole Ann Ward.
Drew Tyson Pierce.
Sydney Morgan Hupp.
Kara Lynn Manasco.
Shira Timmons.
Jean Marie Christensen.
Marissa Elaine Wolf.
Alexandra Noel Seal.
Katrina Marie Phillips.
Paula Bonfay.
Allison Michelle Stayskull.
Dorian Lukaba Gamel.
Shelby Allen Holcomb.
Cameron Scott.
Kristen Joy Hickson.
Madeline Renee Ralston.
Joanna Carolyn Temple.
Mary Catherine Cluth.
Catherine Ann Killam.
Brooke Klimek.
Paul Elliott West.
Kelsey Renee Ram.
Crystal Areli Guzman.
Sarah Marie Beatty.
Chelsea Brooke Littlefield.
Julie Alyssa Allison.
Michael Ryan Parrott.
Angie Janice Palmer.
Caitlin Russell.
Ashley Elizabeth Whitfield.
Aaron Downey.
Chris Andrew Horan.
James Isaac Hutchison.
Parker Royce Higgins.
Austin Levi Reed.
Michael Philip Sims.
Keegan Lacey Pollock.
Cole Maitland Mount.
Kristen Ann Mason.
Robert Sterling Garnett.
Matt Vasquez.
Jason Michael Dunlap.
Tori Broussard.
Lindsay Blake Smith.
Adriana Soto.
Colin Thomas Nolte.
Brianna Kim Sullivan.
Brittany Nicole Hayes.
Kaylee Dawn Glenn.
Devin Lee Blunk.
Kara Ann Holman.
Mitchell Scott Lane.
Sydney Specht.
Allison Elaine Haddican.
Tanner Thomas Kesterson.
Gregory John Sumino.
Rosa Steele.
Lance Timothy Spence.
Haley McKinney.
Renchnell K. Rich.
Abigail Ann Aiken.
Abria Letice Hilliard.
Mackenzie Ann Zolodek.
Brooke Jordan Cox.
Hannah Marie Lake.
Lisa Dang Santillan.
Mackenzie Dion Zajac.
Jonathan Wade Perrin.
Dylan Marie Farrell.
Philip Michael Wilson.
Braxton Robert Wank.
Anna Chikas Mosher.
Logan Taylor Smith.
Kiara Deshawn Turner.
Callie Elizabeth Goins.
Caleb Evan Fuller.
Alexandra Elizabeth Ryan.
Joshua Wayne Scarborough.
Sarah Joanne Hashemi.
Matthew Jaleel Stevenson.
Morgan Lee Barrier.
Xavier Villalobos.
Catherine Nicole Bazoian.
Alexandra Petrich.
Samantha Elizabeth McLaughlin.
Gabrielle Emery.
Hannah Elaine Slater.
Hannah Kathleen Miller.
Alexis Lavone Reed.
Matthew Ciesler.
Savannah Paige Torres.
Madison Renee Clark.
Natasha Marie Anderson.
Michael Thomas Merkasik.
Bailey Catherine Carlton.
Jedediah Aaron Gibson.
Broderick Ward.
Hannah Taylor Gibson.
Zachary Angevine.
Amanda Caitlin Brower.
Brian Jeeves Metalawi.
Thomas Jones.
Joshua Michael Araisa.
Nehemiah Darnell Frank Cherry.
Michael Eric O'Hare.
Jared Tyler White.
Dakota Mackenzie Miller.
Kristen Paige Poindexter.
Caitlin Merrill.
Brooke Danielle Decker.
Suzanne Coverly.
Colin Blake Palmer.
Anastasia Stratton.
Tanner Brent Godwin.
Trace Ann White.
Willis Eugene Berry II.
Mackenzie Brotzman.
Andrea Malagon.
Jacob Stivers.
Diana Martinez.
Zainab Ali Al-Mubarak.
Logan Parks Holden.
Lauren Soto.
Don L. Ginn.
Whitney Hampton.
Sarah O. Malai.
Rebecca Lynn Rackley.
Jason Christian.
Karen Klein.
Victor Nadaritu.
Ryan Mantrek.
Abdel Daru Salim.
Cassidy Cerise Petrie.
Brian Tawachai Smith.
Shannon Marie Melliker.
Alexa May.
Elizabeth Ann Valenti.
Jacqueline Joe Kubik.
Evan Blaze Flanagan.
Benjamin McKinley Howard.
David Andrew Odell.
Christopher Roger Brown.
Zachary John Hemmons.
Jordan Andrew Stegman.
Matthew Dylan Ogg. Justin Levi Smith. Bethany Marie Donaldson. Austin O'Neill. Victoria Marie Jane Sondersurf. Jillian Marie Moore. Alexis Nicole Timmons. Dana Paris McDaniel. Ashley Renee Roswell. Lee Kyle Lowe. Jo Ni Yo. Yo Jing. Ashley Hernandez. Andrew Tradiak. Amanda Sue Brooks. This concludes, Devel Turner, not quite yet. Now, this concludes the recognition of the graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences.
Would all of the candidates please rise? That means you all. On recommendation of the respective faculties and deans of the colleges, many of whom are here today and we thank for their service, and with the approval of the Board of Regents for Oklahoma State University and the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, it is my distinct privilege as president of Oklahoma State University to confer upon each of you the degree for which you have been recommended and to invest you with all the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates. Please change your tassels from the right to the left. I hope you know how proud we are of all of you and your accomplishments, and I hope you'll remain true to your alma mater. Come back to campus when you can, bring money when you can, and wear bright orange every chance you get. As new alumni, may the words which you are about to sing take on a very special and lasting meaning for you and we and all that join in singing our alma mater led by Charles Rich. Charles?
Proud and immortal, bright shines your name, Oklahoma State, we herald your fame. Ever you'll find us loyal and true to our alma mater, OSU.
Thank you for coming to OSU's 131st commencement, the student recessional, which will be after the platform party and faculty recess. Take them outside to the Boone Pickens Stadium South Plaza. That's south, down there. Family and friends, we encourage you to join your graduates there. Thanks for getting up early, and go Pokes!